The past few weeks have been made of contrasts. Of building a new home in spring, and of adventure. Living between these contrasts sings to my soul. It reawakens the spark that I first found when I moved out west, a spark I always try to rekindle this time of year. Where we last left off, I had just begun the move into my new home. There's still so much more to be done. I've hardly finished getting all the boxes organized, and the room still needs some sorting. But there are a ton of little projects that keep me on my toes. The top of my ceiling was never fully finished being painted, and it's something that I notice every now and again, and I figured it was maybe time that I just do something about it. One of my favorite parts of the building that I live in is how quirky it is. I've now lived in 3 apartments here, and each one has come to me either a bit unfinished or uniquely fixed in some way or another. I'll be sure to share more of those finds within this apartment here soon. While this may seem a bit like a bummer to some, I personally find it really exciting. I love getting to put the energy into fixing up each place I've lived in and making my mark. It helps me to connect to the new space and feel as though it's truly becoming my own. Besides, I love getting to discover all of the stories left behind by the hundreds of years of people who lived here before me. Finding the whispers of their lives etched into the walls and floors, the marks where chairs sat, or the patched holes in the walls showing where artwork or photos were once hung. The rooms tell stories, and it's quite a joy getting to uncover them. In tune with my regular rhythm of life, right as I was beginning to find peace in this new home, I decided that it would be a perfect time for an adventure a little east, into the mountains of Montana. I've only ever had the joy of visiting these lands very briefly, but every time I've been, it fills my being so wholly, and brings me a great deal of inspiration. This latest trip was spent in one of my favorite areas here, a place I visited on my move out west and haven't seen again since. It's such a beautiful place that holds many memories for me, ones of excitement and fear, of so much wonder and also deep assuredness. I was here when I finally felt the freedom and the true reality of the adventure I'd just embarked on. It's a place that to me marks many beginnings, and it felt fitting to visit it again at this time while it's in its own beginning of spring. In this time that I've been home since the trip, I've been working on completing the simple tasks that bring me joy. They aren't exactly the ones that I should be focusing my energy on, like those last few boxes that are yet to be undone, and the mirrors that still need to find their ways to the walls. But those tasks will come in time. So I have been wanting to do a practice since I first moved into this apartment, and I have yet to. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and I wanted to wait until some of the flowers were blooming and I had my plants started. Now my mint is a little spindly, my rosemary has seen better days, and the basil is still adjusting to its new home. All of these I just repotted yesterday, but I feel like it is finally the right time. So I've gathered together all of these plants that I've grown and foraged, and it feels like it's finally time to start making this house a home. This practice in particular is one I'll share in greater depth later on this week on my other channel, if that's something you'd be interested in learning more about. But for now, it simply served as the first major practice done in my home, and perhaps a bit of a productive procrastination from some of the other work that I need to conquer here soon. These past few weeks, there's been a great deal of construction going on within the building. Some that you can probably hear behind my voice right now. So amidst all the bangs of a hammer, it's been nice to find some beauty in something so simple yet so powerful. Beyond all of this, I've come to some recent realizations and learnings that I'm looking forward to sharing with you in the next video to come. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you again soon.